talented front courts.
Well, these teams rely heavily on their 4 and 5 guys, Kevin. It's going to be, I think, a lot of fun to watch. So keep that isolated cam on the paint area. That's where most of the action is going to take place.
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. The forwards are Hunter and Mobley. The highly skilled guard pair of Garland and Mitchell. And it's Allen in at the center position. Now, here's Hunter. And here's Mitchell from the arc. It's rebounded by Brunson.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point line. And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
Garland striking back at the arc, putting his competitiveness on display.
And Darius Garland picks up the foul.
First team foul.
That is his first foul of the game. Now, here's Bridges. No good on the quick three.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. Pass to Allen. There's the triple. And there's Mitchell. That's good on the assist by Allen.
And don't give Mitchell too many of those looks. Once he gets in rhythm, it is hard to stop him.
Towns. Brunson outside. Bridges with the steal. Towns, the pass to Hart, over Allen. New York, no good that time either.
Got a decent look at it, but sometimes the shot just doesn't go down.
Clark, one of the better two-way wings in the NBA, Mikal Bridges.
Yeah, he's a versatile defender, has really improved offensively recently in my estimation. Was second in Defensive Player of the Year voting one time, and over time, like I said, I think he's really added to and rounded out his offensive game.
For three, Hunter. Knicks with the rebound. Here's Anunoby, and the Knicks miss again. Cavaliers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Kicks it out to Garland. Here's Mobley. Oh, good on the triple.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Brunson, that's a two-pointer. Jared Allen grabs the miss. The Cavaliers leading by 3. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Mike Brown and I were able to chat. We discussed his plans for defending Donovan Mitchell, and he told me for as quick and athletic as Mitchell is, we can't allow him to get downhill. No free runs in the open court, no clear lanes to the bucket. And he added, that's not as easy as it sounds, but that is our goal. Kevin?
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report.
And, you know, you look at that form and release. Towns is as capable as they come from the mid-range.
Here's Mobley. Again, Mobley missing. New York's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting well off their usual numbers, around 29% so far. Pass to Mitchell. Mobley, a screen on Bridges. 6 on the shot clock. Stolen by Anunoby. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. Here's Brunson. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Allen passes to Mobley. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. New York trailing. Brunson outside. There's the drive. Anunoby has the open look. Buries it from three-point range.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
Over in the corner, Allen. Hunter on the wing. Kicks it out to Garland. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
3-point goal.
Garland's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Cavs. On deep, Brunson. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
And Brunson, a very physical player, someone that understands how to bait defenders into fouls.
And he makes all 3. 24 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. The drive by Mitchell. Here's Mobley. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
A good close contest so far. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Knicks?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
On the floor for Cleveland getting going here in the second. We've got Sam Merrill. Thomas Bryant is out there with Wade. Then there's Lonzo Ball. And it's Strus in at the small forward. Pass to Colin. Puts up a three. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Bryant outside. No good with the triple. New York's gone 0 of 2 from deep here in the second. And this has got to be, Clark, one of the best offenses in Knicks franchise history.
Yeah, you look at the two-man game between Brunson and Town, Kevin, and it's virtually unstoppable. And they've got the defenders to hold up at the other end as well. This is a rock-solid crew.
The Knicks have gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Clarkson. And the first shot of the night for him, no good. The Cavaliers leading. Merrill passes to Strus. Nailed from three-point land. Strus has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thank you, Kevin. Coach Kenny Atkinson hit the ground running last year with the Cavaliers. He said Donovan Mitchell gave him the blueprint, adding, Mitchell told me our next step is empowering Evan, and me and Darius Garland can be great together. So there's no reason we can't be. So a lot of it came from him. He had a grip on where his team needed to go. Guys?
Thank you, Allie. Yabusele against Wade. Robinson kicks to Clarkson. Pass to Yabusele. They need this one. And it's Strus with the rebound. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Wade finds ball. And it's off from three-point range.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Kolek. Shoots over ball. New York, no good that time either.
And, guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
A 3 from Strus. It's a hand on it. Out to Wade. Here's Merrill. Pass to Strus. Goes up again. Does not find the basket. His second miss. He's now 1 for 3. Out left to the wing. It's stolen by Wade. New York moving it around. Back to Clarkson. Here's Kolek. Shoots over Strus. And that one's good. Kolek.
And I like how he draws the attention on the inside, and then the nice little kick out in rhythm for the jumper.
Ball to pass to Merrill. Back to Ball. This one for 3. Rebound collected by Clarkson. New York's gone 0 of 3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Kolek, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And the defense scattered all over the place on the break. Nice job finding the wide-open 3.
And there's the drive. Pass to Yabusele. Just 5 to shoot. A shot. Kolek, no good. The Cavaliers leading by 5. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the first half. Ball kicks to Strus. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
3-point.
Strus has got 6 here in this quarter.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Here's Koek. He's covered by Ball. It's stolen by Strus. And here we go. Fast break. Wade's got it. And here's Bryant outside. And so it's Cleveland in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
For some high RPM and amazing stunts from your pocket bike, Arena Entertainment.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. You look at Darius Garland. Guys, what a contribution.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up big.
Well, we're not surprised by that. No more than what we've come to expect of him. He can adapt and adjust to anything a defense tries to throw at him.
We've got Jalen Brunson. Hart is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Bridges. And it's Anunoby in at the 3 slot. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks.
Cavaliers lead.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. Mobley outside. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Knicks trail by 5. Bridges deciding where to go with it. Hart with the screen for Brunson. For 3. Hart, no good. Cleveland's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Mitchell passes to Mobley. Back to Mitchell. Pass to Mobley. From downtown, Mitchell buries the 3. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, guys, this summer saw the first ever 17 trade in the NBA. You might wonder why it makes sense to involve so many parties, but basically teams have more flexibility, salary-wise, and these multi-team deals. It is enough to make your head spin, guys. This is where things are headed.
Big moves indeed. All right, Shams, we appreciate the update.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Out to Bridges. And again, New York with the triple.
No hesitation from Bridges. He gets the ball and is primed to take that shot.
Mobley outside.
27, 22.
The three-pointer, no good. Knicks trail by 5. Here's Brunson. Pass to Hart. 6 to shoot. Takes a 3. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Cleveland leading by 5. Second round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at him. But it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
Anunoby against Garland. Mobley. Off target from three-point range.
That is not the shot you need to be looking for when you're trying to break out of a slump.
Hart with a screen on Mitchell. Pass to Hart. Fires from deep. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
You know, confidence is a big part of success in the NBA. And Hart is assertive like this, it helps him get going.
And now Allen LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks. Well, before games, Jared Allen makes a point of fist bumping and connecting not just with the teammates and coaches, but team staff, security, ball boys. He said it's showing everybody love. They're all a part of it. I'm getting them hyped for the game, and it gets me going too. Guys, back to you.
All about that connection. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Outside, Towns. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Hunter dishes to Garland. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
That's a jump ball.
Robinson kicks to Anunoby. Brunson with a clean look, and that one hits back iron.
Look, when the defense leaves the mid-range open like that, you got to punish them, or they'll keep letting you shoot it.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. And he's good on the three ball. Mitchell's got a pair of threes now here in the third for Cleveland.
Reliable. That's Mitchell from three.
Stolen by Allen. Garland the pass to Mitchell. In the corner, it's Hunter. And a miss there on the triple. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Cavaliers lead by 5. And we're cut. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. The wing set for him, Mitchell and Hunter. The big men on the floor for him, Mobley and Allen. And it's Garland in at the point. Allen kicks to Mobley. Back to Allen. Mitchell against Clarkson. Kicks it out to Allen. Clock at 4. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Allen's got the lead up to 8 now for the Cavs. Here's Kolek, guarded by Garland. Pass to Yabusele. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Kicks it out to Garland. For 3, Hunter. And the Cavaliers with another 3.
And the defense has to recognize this. Hunter is a legit threat to shoot off the catch.
Pass to Kolek. Robinson a screen on Garland. Clarkson outside. From outside the arc. Out to the wing. New York moving the ball around. Yabusele with it. And Allen picks him up defensively. Robinson sets a screen for Clarkson. That 3 off the mark. And so it's Mobley now who brings it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Hunter kicks to Garland. A kick out to Mobley. And he does not hit.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Can't get it.
Really good job on the inside that time. I mean, he had to work for that rebound. He got it done.
Here's Hunter. Yabusele with it. Now Clarkson. The 3 doesn't go.
Really hard to stay competitive when you're taking low percentage shots.
Now Mitchell. Outside Mobley. Hunter. Off target from outside. Knicks trail by 8. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Kolek, guarded by Garland. Shot clock at 6. And out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it.
Cavaliers ball.
And so Garland will bring it up for the Cavaliers. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
So New York ends up going with the new group. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Towns. Mitchell fires.
Nice defense that time. The agility and length of Towns, allowing him to clamp down on the shooting.
Here's Hart. Buries the deep ball.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
36, 31.
Now Hunter. Now Garland. Now Allen. Pocket 6. Outside Mobley. Mitchell. No good from 3.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger. You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And it's a completely new group for Cleveland. And he does get the second one. And that shrinks the margin to just 4.
Tough miss at this juncture. They're down 2 baskets right now.
Knocks down the 3.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Absolutely essential that they come right back and answer with that 3 of their own. And this gets the crowd energized.
Yeah, and the game as close as this one, every possession is critical. They've got to give as good as they get, and so far, that's been the case.
No time to waste on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediately.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Let's lose a 3. Wade rips down the rebound. Shoots the 3. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. So it's a narrow win for the Cavaliers, pulling it out.
but nothing is a given in this league.
Yeah, B.A., that's for sure. The margin for error very slim in this league, and really all we're talking about on a given night is a different guy heating up to make this game much more competitive.
A look at the opening lineup for Washington. Sarr out there with George. Then there's Carlton Carrington. Then there's C.J. McCollum. And it's Middleton in at small forward. Now here's Towns. Driving to the basket. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Off the mark there with a three. And so it's George with it. He brings it up for the Washington Wizards. Sarr with a screen on Brunson. McCollum on the wing. Lets the three fly. Hart pulls it in.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
For three, Bridges. Sarr pulls it in.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
For three, McCollum. And that comes off the assist by Middleton. McCollum's got his second basket of the night. McCollum against Brunson. Three-pointer, Bridges. Washington with a rebound. A huge part of the Milwaukee Bucks 2021 championship run. Chris Middleton.
Yeah, he averaged 24 points a game during those playoffs, B.A. And his injury the following year was a big reason the Bucks didn't repeat. Middleton at his all-star peak was something special.
And it's the Knicks with the ball. Following the three-pointer by Washington. Buries it from three.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
From deep, Sarr. Hart pulls it in. New York has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Anunoby a screen on McCollum. Hart passes to Brunson. And the Knicks, another three.
You know, some threes look better than others, and Brunson's lefty stroke from three is a beautiful thing.
Pass to McCollum. George a screen on Brunson. There's McCollum with the three. Sinks it from distance. McCollum's got 11 points.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Sends it home from three-point land.
There's a three for Towns, countering the three they just gave up.
Middleton outside. McCollum looks around. It's Carrington on the wing. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the Knicks. Trailing by 2. Back to Hart. Beyond the arc. Sarr pulls it in. Washington has gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. Here's Carrington. Gets the three ball to go.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Here's Brunson outside. Sinks the tray. Brunson's got his second basket of the game.
Don't let Brunson get hot. I mean, he'll answer all game long.
And the Wizards last season with the worst record in the Eastern Conference. Grant second in losses only to Utah.
Yeah, B.A., the course is clear. Development and youth. The losses can be tough to stomach, but they do have some intriguing up-and-coming players.
Knocks down the triple.
You know, if his shot isn't available, Middleton is moving the ball, and he's a pretty skilled passer.
And Brunson, here we go. Pass to Hart. Just 5 to shoot. To the paint. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Three-pointer, and the three-pointer goes.
Yeah, just a solid passer. Towns relishes his role as leader of this team, wanting to set up his teammates.
George finds Sarr.
15.
Middleton against Anunoby. Now McCollum. George a screen on Brunson. Lets it go from deep. McCollum's shot is off. It's Bridges on the wing. Anunoby for three. It's rebounded by Washington. Sarr's got his 5th rebound in this one. C.J. McCollum has been leading the charge for Washington. He dropped 3 threes in that quarter. They haven't found an answer for him yet. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And what do you think about how the Wizards are doing here?
Yeah, showing grit on the glass is a good way to gain an advantage. They controlled the boards in the first.
They clearly wanted to be the more physical team, and they are setting the tone that way. I love the work.
So on the floor for the Wizards, they've got Johnson. Marvin Bagley is out there with Kispert, and it's Cooper in at the point guard position. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, BA. The Wizards are letting their young guys learn on the fly. Guard Bub Carrington said the whole organization communicates to us often. We drafted you guys for a reason, they say. Don't be scared to make a mistake. Play your game, use the things that got you here, and see if it sticks. Back to you.
Learning on the job. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. To the middle. Pass to Johnson. Fires the three. The rebound by Kolek. Knicks trail by 5. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Screen by Robinson. Now here's Clarkson. The three. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Rise and fire away. This is Clarkson's attitude as soon as he catches the rock.
18.
Here's Cooper. No made baskets yet. Bagley for 3. It's hauled in by Robinson. New York has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Yabusele outside. New York working the ball around now. Screen by Robinson. Clarkson passes to Robinson. Pulls up on the wing. It's wide right. Hits off the rim.
He typically dominates that area of the floor. It just didn't drop.
Kispert's shot is good.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Here's Kolek. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Certainly not the best look, but I admire the confidence to let it fly.
Bagley sets a screen. Cooper passes to Johnson. Kispert outside. Down low. The kick out to Johnson. It's stolen by Clarkson. Fast break. Here comes New York. Here's Kolek. Clarkson outside. Pass to Dadier. He nails it, and we're tied. Dadier's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Now Kispert.
23. 2 minutes.
To the inside. To the right side. Bagley, a screen on Yabusele. Shot clock at 6. Riley's shot is off. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will retain possession. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Hits the trifecta. Well, few descriptions more glowing than saying a player is clutch. What, in your opinion, Grant, enables a player to be that way?
You know, BA, it's about confidence and command. When you're able to process and execute under the pressure, both internal and external, that's when you have a chance to be clutch.
Pass to Kispert. And a miss there on the triple.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Clarkson against Johnson. Robinson passes to Clarkson. New York again can't hit.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
And with each miss, you can feel him pressing just a little bit more.
Really left him alone that time. Now it's a 6-point Wizard lead.
A big part of why Johnson went in the top 10, Trey's three-point shooting. I mean, he was NBA ready from day one.
Puts up a 3. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
For 3, Robinson. It's rebounded by Washington. Kispert outside. The 3. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Washington. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. They've been very effective from the three-point line. That's the key for them so far. Back to the game after this break. And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. Here's Brunson. OG Anunoby out there with Josh Hart. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Bridges in at the shooting guard. That's the 5 for New York right now.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
There's a screen. And here's Kispert from the arc. Towns with a rebound.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
And it's a completely new group for Washington. Pass to McCollum. Sarr with a screen on Brunson. Here's McCollum. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. 9-point game. There's the triple. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. And Anunoby for 3. Up again. Back to Hart. The 3-ball. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Hart's got 6.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
Well, Grant, the 2025 season was sort of a return to form for Karl Anthony Towns.
Yeah, B.A., he just seemed more comfortable out there, right? Getting back to what his numbers used to look like and just playing with reckless abandon.
6 to shoot. Bridges outside. A deep 3. It's rebounded by George. Washington leading by 6. For 3, McCollum. Hart pulls it in. Hart's got his 5th rebound in this one. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Mikal Bridges is very comfortable with his mid-range and in-between game. He said when it comes to the basketball court, it's not just the rims and the threes. You have the rest of the court, too. Now, not everyone is effective with those middle-distance shots, but Mikal always has been. Guys?
He can knock him down. Thanks a lot, Allie. George outside. Middleton with a screen on Anunoby. George for 3. And it's New York with a rebound. Hart's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Bridges. Outside Hart. Fires from deep. Rebound Washington. It's Middleton on the wing. Brunson defending.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
George for 3. The rebound by Bridges. Knicks trail by 6. Anunoby passes to Hart. Sarr against Towns. 3-pointer. Rebound by Middleton.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
And again, Washington, no good. And New York shooting only 31% of the game. They get it back. Out to Bridges. For 3. He can't get that one to fall.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
If he can just make a couple of buckets, though, this can all be put in his rearview mirror.
George, good.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
Brunson passes to Towns. Back to Brunson. Screen by Hart. For 3, Bridges. Drains the triple. Bridges has got his first 3 points of the game.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Inside, it's Middleton on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. From the corner, Towns with a rebound. Towns has got rebound number 7 tonight. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Brunson against McCollum. Brunson misses. And here's Carrington. Right wing. Sarr with a screen on Anunoby. And so it's the Washington Wizards leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, I like the fact he didn't telegraph it. That's poetry in motion right there.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. So on the floor for the Wizards, they've got Kispert. Johnson is out there with Marvin Bagley, and it's Cooper in at the point guard position.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that open.
They set the screen. The 3 is up. Offensive rebound. Out to Bagley. Kispert outside. From behind the arc. Out left to the wing. Here's Cooper. He buries it from 3. Cooper's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. 60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. Brunson passes to Bridges. Brunson misses. Washington leading by 9. From deep, Johnson. And again, Washington with a triple. All right, Tim, back in 1996, he led the league in three-point percentage. He shot 52% on 3 attempts per game. Talk about the hot hand.
Well, BA, it shows you how much the game has changed. I had a green light, but it was a different shade of green. I still only took 3 per game. Now, you have multiple guys every night that will take 3 in the first quarter.
That green light's now neon green for many.
No doubt.
And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Pass to Towns. Hart with a screen on Bagley. Hart outside. Towns outside from downtown. It's off. Wizards leading by 9. Johnson fires. Money from 3.
Yeah, and it's been the Trey Johnson show all game long, scoring a bunch of buckets.
Screen by Hart. Fires the 3. Yes, sir, with the 3.
No shot there. He was left wide open and now adds 3 points.
Kispert outside. From deep. Johnson outside. Let's loose for 3. Buries it from outside.
You know, I'd call Johnson an eager shooter. He's always ready to let it fly.
Brunson. Here's Bridges. It's money from deep.
This is why they will go to him often. He's going to take and make shots.
And stolen by Brunson. And now the Knicks on the break. Bridges with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. Now Bridges. Puts up the tray. Bagley rips down the board. Washington leading by 9. Shoots a 3. Anunoby there for the rebound. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the New York Knicks. Now Brunson. Towns outside. Outside Brunson. Clock at 6. Oh, can't hit the jumper. The Wizards have gone 4 for 10 in the fourth. From deep. Shot's no good.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
Oh, it's off. Up top, Johnson. Covered by Towns. Kispert outside. Releases. It's gone! What a J!
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
Winning away from home takes nerve and great discipline. Kudos to them.
Well done on the glass. Gets himself in position where he can use his size.
Johnson fires. The three is in!
Johnson, 3 points.
So we see the Wizards taking the W here. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little...
this one.
That's true. I can tell you something else. Underdogs do win, and they do hear all the noise, so let's let this game be decided on the court.
And now Washington's starting group. Alexander Sarr is out there with Keyshawn George. Then there's Carlton Carrington. Then there's McCollum, and it's Middleton in at the small forward. Now Garland, following the three-point attempt by C.J. McCollum. And the foul called on Alex Sarr. That's his first foul.
Team foul.
Middleton against Hunter. Mobley the pass to Hunter. Kicks it out to Garland. A three ball. The rebound by Middleton. From deep, George. Evan Mobley with the rebound.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
RJ, last season, as we know, the Cavs got hit with the injury bug at the worst possible time, right in the playoffs.
Yeah, the worst time possible. Their key players all had injury concerns as the season wore on. But sometimes you just got to play through it in the playoffs.
And so it's the Wizards getting on the board first. Mobley misses. Sarr against Allen. George with the screen on Hunter. Back to Carrington. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
The three from Garland. Rebound by the Wizards.
You love to see the competitive fire, but he couldn't sink that revenge triple.
Over to the left wing. George looking around. Pass to McCollum. 6 on the shot clock. Sarr with the screen on Garland. Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. That shot is no good, and he's 1 for 3 from the floor. Mobley dishes to Allen. Cleveland moving the ball around. Mobley kicks to Garland. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Here's Allen. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Not known as a quick shooter, but Allen shows what he's got there.
George sets a screen for McCollum. Pass to George. Middleton outside. Sarr with the screen on Hunter. Middleton inside the three-point line, and he misses his first shot of the game. Hunter, the pass to Mitchell. Garland against McCollum. A kick out to Mobley. Back to Garland. Mobley, a screen on McCollum. Offensive rebound. Pass to Hunter. Kicks it out to Garland. No good from outside.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Good on the three-point shot. Carrington's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Wizards.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Garland, the pass to Allen. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. George with the screen on Mitchell. Let's go. And it's Carrington missing.
Usually he's a master in the midi, but not that time.
Mobley dishes to Allen. The three from Garland. And Sarr pulls it down.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up the three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
Now, here's George. Nothing on the board. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. He takes it in. Hunter finds Garland. For three, Mitchell. Rebound, Washington. McCollum outside. Stolen by Mitchell. And that one is off. And so it's the Washington Wizards bringing the quarter to a close with... And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Wizards?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
Sam Merrill out there with Lonzo Ball. Then there's Wade. And there's Bryant. And it's Strus in at the 3. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Richard, for a guy who's had tons of hype around him, and despite the injuries, Lonzo Ball has had a nice career in the NBA.
Yes, it hasn't gone exactly the way Lonzo wanted because of injury. But like you said, with all that noise back when he was in high school, I think he's done a very good job just being himself.
Snatched up to the wing right side. Here's Champagnie. Wade is covering. Shot clock at 5. Here's Koulibaly. Offline with his 3. And so Bryant will bring it up for the Cavaliers. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Wade kicks the ball. Wade sets the pick for Ball. Back to Wade. Pass to Merrill. Now here's Ball. Wade passes the ball. Wade sets the pick for Ball. Misses the 3. Washington leading now by 4. Bagley sets a screen for Whitmore. That one wide left.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
And those are the type of shots that just drive coaches crazy. Look, I wouldn't be shocked to see him sitting on the bench if he tries that bad boy again.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForge on the sideline.
Thanks a lot. The Cavaliers are making noise. Point guard Darius Garland said the brand of basketball that we play is super exciting, super fun. A lot of threes, a lot of alley-oops, a lot of dunks. And we play really hard on both ends of the floor. It's been a winning recipe. Back to you guys.
Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. And Merrill has it in the corner. The basket good off the assist from Wade.
Smart decision to kick it out to another guy once the defense is fixated on him in the paint.
Bagley sets a screen for Koulibaly. They get it again. Kispert on the wing. Drills it from outside. Kispert's got himself on the board with 3 there.
An unselfish guy who enjoys setting his guys up. Bagley has impressive vision for a big fella.
Ball dishes to Bryant. Back to Wade. Cleveland moving it around. Merrill finds Ball. Over Whitmore. Ball no good. Washington leading now by 4. Here's Champagnie. And it's Strus with the rebound. Merrill passes to Strus. Koulibaly with the steal. Here's Whitmore. Off target from outside. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. And this is the second full season for Brian Keefe as head coach of the Wizards.
Even in a rebuild, setting culture matters. Keefe's approach, accountability, teaching, and no shortcuts.
Here's Whitmore. After the Cavaliers pick up 3, here's Champagnie. And the 3 off target.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Pass to Kispert. Latre. It's rebounded by Bryant. Cleveland's gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. And here's Wade. Now Strus. Back to Wade. Fires for 3. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. Kispert with the bucket.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Ball kicks to Strus. Here's Merrill. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Wizards leading by 4. In the corner, it's Koulibaly. Back to Kispert. Fires the 3. Doesn't go for it. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Wizards lead by 4. We'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
RPM and amazing stunts from your pocket bike, Arena Entertainment.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. So on the floor for Washington, we've got Bagley. Koulibaly is out there with Cam Whitmore. Then it's Corey Kispert. And it's Champagny in at the power forward position. Hunter dishes to Mitchell. Pass to Garland. Off target from three-point range. Wizards leading by 4. Middleton for 3. Connects from three-point range. RJ, one defensive stat that teams are tracking these days, deflections. Why do you think that's so important to you?
Well, it's a measure of your activity and disruption. Even if you don't get the steal, messing up the flow of a team's offense can be so impactful.
And here's McCollum. After Jared Allen made that last three-pointer. Pass to Carrington. Back to George. And stolen by Mobley. Allen passes to Mobley. Outside Garland. Here's the 3. Rebounded by the Wizards. Carrington in the corner. Pass to George. Inside. Now Carrington. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Garland kicks to Hunter. Garland against McCollum. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Clock at 6. Pass to Hunter. And here is Garland. Over McCollum. Rebound by the Wizards. Czar's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And the big fella, Alex Czar, showing promise. Greg, especially at the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, I mean, great mobility for a 7-footer. That's invaluable for a big man in today's game. And has the makings of a modern offensive game as well.
The Cavaliers trail by 7. Up again. Kicks it out to Garland. Hunter down low. Defended by Middleton. Mitchell dishes to Mobley. And another miss by Cleveland. The Wizards have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. McCollum outside. Shoots over Garland. McCollum no good.
I don't know if he got in his own head there or what, because the defense can't really take credit for that move.
And there's a foul. It's on C.J. McCollum. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
There's 1:59 left to play in the third. Hunter kicks to Mobley. It's Allen on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A kick out to Mobley. To the wing on the left. And here's Garland for 3. Hangs home the trifecta. Garland's got his first 3 points of the game. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thank you, guys. Donovan Mitchell can put up points, but he's sacrificing some of that to get his teammates going. He said, quote, "For me, it's about balancing, picking my spots, picking my games, empowering everybody. But sometimes I've got to go do what I'm paid to do." Back to you.
He can heat up in a hurry, that's for sure. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Mitchell finds Mobley. Back to Mitchell. 55 seconds left in the third. Mobley a screen on McCollum. Garland with the bucket.
And Garland can get going from deep, which is why you can't give him very much space.
Czar sets the screen for McCollum. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. McCollum's got 6.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now, here's Garland. He has 6. Knocks down the 3-ball. He's got 9.
The quick thinking of Garland in the pick and roll. His decision-making is so impressive.
Pass to Czar. Middleton on the wing. Czar with the screen on Hunter. Middleton can't get it to go. Outside Garland. And it's sent back by George. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. The rim protectors standing tall for him, Mobley and Allen. The highly skilled guard pair of Garland and Mitchell. And it's Hunter in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Wizards leading by 4. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. Here's Champagnie, and that one swishes right in. Here's Ball. Driving in, the kick out to Bryant. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Pass to Merrill. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists now in this one. Likely with a screen on Ball. Here's Champagnie. Fires the 3. The offensive rebound. The wide open look here for Koulibaly. From outside, off the mark. Pass to Strus. The kick out to Ball. Another 3 for Cleveland.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
And as tired as they might be after fighting to tie it up, they have all the momentum now to finish this comeback.
Cleveland's gone 2 or 3 in the 4th quarter from long range. Good shooting so far.
Washington foul. Justin Champagnie. Second. First team foul.
Here's Strus. Drives to the hoop. Laid outside. Here's Merrill. He's defended by Koulibaly. Here's Strus. On the clock. Now Wade. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead right there. Koulibaly fires. And get the 3.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
Now Strus. And the 3 misses.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Bagley. That one is off. Merrill with the ball. Now defended by Whitmore. Here's Strus. Outside Ball. To take the lead. No good there. Wizards have gone 2 of 7 from the field. Well, it's been a cold start to the 4th quarter for them. Now, here's Kispert. He's tightly guarded. Kispert setting the pick for Whitmore. From outside, and down goes the 3.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy 3s at this stage of the game.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. And it's a completely new group for Cleveland. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey guys, well during that last break, I heard Kenny Atkinson as he talked with his team. He told the team he has complete faith in them, saying, we're right there now, we just got to make that push and really take hold of the game. We can do that. To me, it looked like his players are on the same page with him. Guys, back to you.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you.
And when it matters most, the coach has the confidence that McCollum will deliver.
Stolen by Middleton. And here's the fast break. A 3-pointer. Good.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style. And Garland just delivers in a crucial moment. What a shot.
McCollum. Oh, he got it with a turnaround jumper.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throw now.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. George fires. Czar. Here's George. Carrington with the ball. Misses the three. So Washington takes the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were.
treat tonight.
Boy, P.A., you remember when the conversation was, you don't need centers anymore? Guess what? We're back at it. Two of the best at the 5 spot in this one.
And here's the starting group for the New York Knicks. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Josh Hart. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward position. Now here's Bridges. Towns for 3. It doesn't go for him.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Hunter against Hart. Outside Garland. From deep, Mitchell. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland.
And normally Mitchell wants his shot head on, but you give him the corner and he will adapt.
Brunson on the drive. Towns passes to Hart. Connects from downtown.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Garland for 3. Fires in the triple.
Oh, Darius Garland asserting himself. The answer back from distance.
A top-flight offense in Cleveland. Doris, what makes them so formidable?
Well, generally speaking, if you are great at multiple things. They have elite shot creation in the backcourt. They have size and finishing ability up front. They can hurt you at all 3 levels of offensive opportunity. Boy, their three-point range is deep, BA.
And here's Hunter from the arc. Knocks it down from distance.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Garland against Brunson. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
Though there's a calmness to Jalen Brunson, there's also a competitive fire. And boy, from range, look out.
Towns passes to Brunson. Over Mitchell. And it's Brunson missing.
Oh, he'd like to have that one back. That's in his wheelhouse for sure.
Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Kenny Atkinson. When Karl Anthony Towns was brought up, coach immediately chimed in, saying, yeah, the thing about Towns is the sheer size that he brings. Our guys will have to be physical and make him uncomfortable around the basket to have success. Physicality and aggressiveness will be the key. Back to you guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that
one. Mitchell against Bridges. Back to Hunter. Cleveland working the ball around now. Mobley passes to Hunter. Off target from 3-point range. Knicks trail by 3. Pass to Brunson. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Mobley's got his 5th rebound in this one. Let's go with a 3. And it's New York with a rebound. Towns down low. He's against Allen. Hart from long range. The rebound by Allen.
Well, that's the opportunity they're looking for, just not the result, obviously.
Outside Mitchell. And stolen by Bridges. And now the Knicks on the break. And here's Brunson from the arc.
That's a big-time send back by Evan Mobley. That length is real, folks. Look out.
Brunson finds Anunoby. 3-pointer, Bridges. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 6 rebounds here tonight. A top 3 pick in a loaded 2021 draft. Evan Mobley continues to get better, as scouts predicted he would.
I don't think there is a ceiling on Evan Mobley, BA, because on the offensive end, as good as he is and as much progress as he's made, there's more to come. That belief in his three-point ability is only going to continue to grow with repetition. We know his work habits are exceptional. His off-the-bounce game will develop. His low-post game will develop. Like good night and good luck defense.
Now here's Hart. Towns, the screen on Mobley. Left side Hart. 4 on the clock. For 3, Bridges. The rebound by Allen. Brunson against Garland. Pass to Mobley. To win the cold spell. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. 1 quarter in the book. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
So here are the 5 for New York as they start the second. They've got Jordan Clarkson. Mitchell Robinson is out there with Gershon Yabusele, and it's Kolek in at the point. Now here's Bryant. Pass to Strus. And there's the screen. Fires for 3. Cleveland gets it back. Here's Merrill. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game. And the Knicks with the possession here, trailing by 5. Now here's Clarkson. Tight defense on him. Here's Yabusele. Oh, he used the shot fake to create the angle, but he couldn't get it to fall. One of the most exciting teams in the league, Doris, the New York Knicks.
BA, there's a saying that the NBA is better when the New York Knicks are in the house and they are good. How about the resurgence over the last 5 years? They want to win now, and that rabid fan base is eating up all this success.
And out of bounds, the Cavs will take it. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Well, this Knicks team has grit. Jalen Brunson said, quote, "No matter what the situation is, we are going to attack it. No matter who's in front of us, we are going to grind." Back to you.
No quit. All right, Allie. Thanks a lot. Just 4 to shoot. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Knicks trail by 8. Pass to Robinson. And Mitchell Robinson picks up the foul.
Mitchell Robinson.
That's his first foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Ball looks over the floor. Outside Strus. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Strus has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Screen by Robinson. Clarkson for 3. Drills it from deep.
That is how you respond to 1-3 on one end. Clarkson with a tray of his own. Go ahead, Jordan.
Kicks it out to Bryant. Pass to Wade. Let's go with a 3. And Cleveland another 3.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Here's Kolek. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet.
Cleveland foul. Team Wade. First team foul.
And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Clarkson attacking. Pass to Dadier. There's the triple. And again, New York with the triple. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, for all the anticipation around NBA expansion, we might have to pump the brakes. I'm told a number of team owners are a bit hesitant to further carve up the revenue from this new national broadcasting deal. So the timeline may take longer than some fans had hoped.
They'll get there. All right, Shams. Thank you very much for that report. And that one's good. Clarkson.
Yeah, to me, it's always a great sign when the 3 ball is falling for Jordan Clarkson.
Ball passes to Strus. Drives to the hoop. The kick out for Ball. Nails it from 3. And the Cavaliers lead by 8.
Boy, you give this guy a half-decent look from distance, and he's gonna make you pay.
Here's Kolek, pounded by Ball. Pass to Dadier. Here's Kolek, shoots over Ball. Good D by Ball. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by Robinson.
I'll tell you, that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
Screen by Robinson. Kicks it out to Clarkson from downtown. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. They've led by as many as 11. Pass to Ball. It's stolen by Clarkson. Here's Dadier. Yabusele outside. With 1 on the clock. No good. misses at the buzzer. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Arena Entertainment.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You look at Jordan Clarkson. What a contribution.
You know, I'm not really sure what defenders can do to slow him down. He's just too skilled.
Well, perhaps the most impressive thing has been his incredible consistency. This guy is a great player who always brings a ton of energy. What a great half.
Mobley and Allen control the paint for him. Garland and Mitchell, the lethal backcourt pair. And it's Hunter in at the 3. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
Boy, tough break there. Defense leaves him wide open. He can't get the mid-range to go. Ouch.
Garland against Bridges. Allen, the pass to Mobley. Shot clock at 6. The kick to Hunter. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. Fast break. Here comes New York. And here's Brunson from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Allen's got 5 rebounds tonight. And you look at Brunson, listed at 6'2". You wouldn't think he'd be such a handful inside doors.
Handful might be an understatement, B.A. He is a nightmare, free throw line and down. Why? Because he has moves and then counter moves. His footwork is exceptional, and I don't care what kind of defense you play, the guy will be able to get off a shot, and most often it's going to go in.
Now here's Mitchell, pass to Mobley. The 3. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Three-pointer, Bridges. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Hunter passes to Allen. Back to Hunter. Out to Mobley. Pass to Mitchell. Launches a 3. The Knicks pull it in.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Anunoby can't get it to go. Cleveland leading by 8. Outside for Mitchell. The offensive rebound. On the wing, Mitchell. Pass to Mobley. Lets it go from deep. Can't hit that one. New York has got nothing to fall here in the 3rd. 0 for 4. Brunson finds Anunoby. Hart from long range. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Garland, the pass to Allen. Hunter on the wing.
2 minutes.
Pass to Mobley.
2 minutes.
6 to shoot. Here's Mitchell. Again, the miss by Mitchell. Knicks trail by 8. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Out to Bridges. On target from range. Bridges has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
We haven't seen many buckets like that one. These teams have struggled to dial in their shooting.
Well, you have to appreciate the defensive battle for sure. Both squads struggling on the offensive end. We call this grit and grind.
Mitchell's shot is good.
Well, listen, I like the bucket, but defensively, you've got to be better.
And it seems like the East is wide open doors. How do the Cavs capitalize with a deep run?
Well, I think they can start with continuity. They have a quality young core when you think about Evan Mobley, when you think about Darius Garland, when you think about Jared Allen. So I'm not arguing for complacency by any stretch of the imagination, but I do think there's a strong case for running it back and giving a talented offensive team with a double big lineup another opportunity. I think they're good enough.
Garland for 3. The putback. Out to Mobley. The 3 is up. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got 4 rebounds now. Bridges on the attack. Stolen by Mobley. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Garland, no good. And Brunson's got the ball here for the New York Knicks. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. From deep, good from Towns on the assist by Bridges.
What a feed to Towns. This guy ready to rise and fire on the catch.
The Cavaliers again cannot hit. For three, Bridges. The shot that time not on target. The third quarter comes to a close. Cleveland on top.
It's the fourth.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. On the floor for New York, we've got Mitchell Robinson, Gershon Yabusele out there with Jordan Clarkson. And it's Kolek in at point guard. And the foul called on Evan Mobley. That's his first foul.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Robinson, a screen on Garland. Here's Dadier. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Allen's got 11 rebounds in the game. Mobley passes to Allen. Now Mitchell. Out to Mobley from outside the arc. Clarkson grabs a miss.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Oh, massive three-point shot. I mean, you can tell he wants to step up for his team in crunch time.
Yeah, and when he gets going, he adds another dimension to their offense that can make a huge difference when the game's on the line.
Now here's Mitchell. Allen with a screen on Clarkson. From deep, Mitchell tips it up. Outside Hunter. Pass to Mobley. Cleveland working the ball around now. Garland, no good. New York trailing. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And it's a completely new group for the Cavaliers. And we'll have a timeout called by Mike Brown. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. A new lineup here for New York. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Mike Brown was just reviewing the plan with his team. He ripped into their perimeter game and their energy level, saying to his guys, "You're just running through the motions out there. There's no hustle or desire to chase them off the three-point line or to try to get open looks from deep on the other end. Guys?"
And Allie, thanks. Now here's Ball. On the wing, Wade. Here's Ball. Here's Merrill. And another miss by Cleveland.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Here's Bridges to take the lead. Oh, it misses.
KYP. Know your personnel. Challenge the great shooter. Excellent job.
Oh, off target from downtown. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for New York. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. Now here's Bryant. And here we go, the Knicks in transition. Yes, sir! A quick three in transition.
You can see that OG Anunoby wants the opportunity to deliver in a big moment and does.
Here's Strus. Ball right side. 4 on the clock. Tosses it up. Bridges pulls it down. The Knicks with the lead. Towns outside. He launches. Ball there for the rebound.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And yes, sir! It's the wide open J.
Oh, beautiful pass. My goodness.
Here's Bridges. Outside Brunson. Up top Bridges. Covered by Merrill. Brunson. The three is off.
Boy, I don't love his shot selection tonight. He's got to work for better looks.
Outside ball. Jacks up a three. Oh, it's off target. New York has gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. Hart outside, takes a three. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
Big-time shot, sending his teammates into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Towns on a screen. Arc goes in. Beyond the arc. Money from three.
That is big-time composure from Mikal Bridges. Backs against the wall. Got to have a bucket, and he delivers.
Struth. And he nails it.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
And we've got a timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
Tricky situation here. They need some kind of bucket to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a three-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
Hunter misses the three. And so the big win by New York.
GA, but you never know in the NBA, do you? As they say, anything can happen.
Yeah, that means just so much talent in the league. If one or two guys get hot, this could end up being an upset. The difference between good teams and bad is razor thin.
So the New York starting five. Mikal Bridges out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Towns. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Hart in at the 4. 6 to shoot. Carrington finds George. They get it back. Kicks it out to McCollum. George sets a screen for McCollum. Takes the 3. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. Pass to Brunson. Towns, a screen on McCollum. From deep, Brunson, and the 3 ball is good.
And Brunson more than comfortable shooting the 3. And boy, is he efficient when he lets it fly.
George sets a screen for McCollum. Now George. Middleton inside the 3-point line. No good off the front iron.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Wizards have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Clark, how about the spark Jalen Brunson has brought to these Knicks?
Yeah, I tell you, I didn't see it coming in terms of how good Jalen Brunson has been, Kevin. I mean, I knew he was great in college, and I knew he would be a good pro, but to be kind of a franchise player, that's more than I expected. Playoff runs in all 3 years for Brunson in New York. Boy, he's given the franchise a jolt for sure, and he's a joy to watch.
Outside for George. Here's Carrington, defended by Hart. Hits it from 3-point range.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Knicks have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. And Brunson, here we go. Anunoby against Middleton. New York moving the ball around. Back to Brunson. New York needs to get off a shot. Towns, no luck. Washington's gone just 1 of 4 from 3-point range here in the first. George with the screen on Brunson. McCollum dishes to Middleton. Washington needs to get a shot off here. And the basket by McCollum.
McCollum has a nice feel for catch and shoot jumpers. That's a shot they want to create for him as much as possible.
Hart with a screen on McCollum. Brunson kicks to Hart. Anunoby passes to Bridges. Back to Anunoby. Anunoby with the screen for Towns. That shot misses.
Trying to take what the defense allows, but he couldn't get it to go.
Middleton can't get it to go.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Sometimes it's just better to concede a rebound instead of fighting through the guy and getting called for over the back.
Yeah, I agree, and you've got to have a sense of when you're not going to be able to get to the ball. That just wasn't a smart foul.
And a wide open look for McCollum. Money from the wing. McCollum's got 5 now.
And with that great handle and high basketball IQ, McCollum remains a lethal pick-and-roll option.
Bridges finds Towns. And here's Brunson. Anunoby in the corner. And Hart has it in the corner. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Washington basketball.
And the Wizards with possession. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. George with the screen on Bridges. Pass to McCollum. 27 seconds left here in the first quarter. To the inside. Towns with the steal. Hart outside. And the Knicks miss again. McCollum deciding where to go with it. Here's George. And stolen by Hart. He got it up. Unable to get that one. And we reached the end of the first quarter. Wizards lead by 5. We'll be back shortly, live from Washington. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Wizards?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities. on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
We've got Bilal Coulibaly. Marvin Bagley is out there with Corey Kispert. And it's Champagnie in at the 4 spot. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Wizards. A shot by Clarkson, no good. Washington leading now by 7. And this Wizards team, Greg, giving its young players every opportunity to develop.
Yeah, these young guys were the NBA equivalent of drinking from a fire hose. But after years of just treading water and mediocrity, I think the fans appreciate the clear sense of direction from this group.
Just 4 to shoot. Here's Dadier. They get the rebound. Out to Clarkson. There's the 3. Pass to Kolek. Here's Yabusele. From deep. Good on the triple.
He was licking his chops there. Got a good look.
Bagley with a screen on Clarkson. To the paint. Here's Champagnie. Defended by Yabusele. Coulibaly, no good. Knicks trail by 4. Here's Dadier, and again it's a New York 3.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on.
Here's Branham. The Wizards with another miss. The Knicks have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Latrey, Kolek, no good. Wizards have gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. And here's Kispert from the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc. Kispert's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Clarkson for 3. A putback. Pass to Dadier. From deep 3-point land. New York with a new 14. Outside, Bagley. Bagley the screen. Here's Branham. Here's Champagnie. No good on the triple.
2 minutes.
Here's Kolek.
Second quarter. 2 minutes.
There's a screen by Robinson. Kolek, no good.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
And Clark, I've got to say, you might have been one of the first true combo forwards. And that's not a rarity anymore.
No, it's common. It's actually 13 to a dozen now when you talk about the versatility of forwards in this league. And sizes going north of 6'8", ability to make threes and go rack to rack. You're not boxed into any one position nowadays. It's all about being a skilled, versatile basketball player, regardless of your size. And I love it for the game and for the spectators.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Dadier. Back to Robinson. Can they get it? Bagley with the rebound.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Coulibaly, and the Wizards hit again from deep.
He just showed us why they need to respect his shot.
Now Clarkson hasn't made one yet. Going inside. Puts it up. And the whistle blows. It's going to be an over-the-back call here.
You want your team to be aggressive on the glass, but he was a little too zealous for that rebound.
Yeah, it appeared to me as he was trying to get a piggyback ride, man. That's an easy call to make and going to be called every time.
Pass to Champagnie. Good if it goes. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Washington Wizards. 13 points up at the end of the period. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been quite a game for Bilal Coulibaly.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up big.
Well, we're not surprised by that. No more than what we've come to expect of him. He can adapt and adjust to anything a defense tries to throw at him.
Second half underway, and here's who Mike Brown's got on the floor. They've got OG Anunoby. Mikal Bridges out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Hart in at the 4 slot. So, Clark, let me ask you, what makes Karl Anthony Towns stand out as a perimeter big man?
Well, I think first and foremost, his shooting ability for a big guy is unique. I mean, he can shoot it with the best of three-point shooters and from deep. Not many big guys can do that. He can put it on the floor. He's an excellent free throw shooter. He can shoot shots off the dribble as a big guy. And he can go old school and play bully ball. So, I mean, you factor in that combination of toolkit, that's pretty impressive for a guy that's almost 7 feet tall.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
Hart kicks to Brunson. Back to Hart. Launches it, and it's sent back by George. Shoots the 3, drills the three-pointer. Hart's got it back down to single digits for the Knicks.
You know, he does a little bit of everything. But when Hart is draining the three-pointer, that's when he's most dangerous.
Sarr sets the screen for McCollum. Pass to Carrington. The 3. The Knicks pull it in. Towns sets the pick for Brunson. From downtown, and another 3 for New York.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
And, you know, it's taken a big run, but they were able to get back into this one. Very impressive. No quitting these guys.
They get it back. And the Knicks with possession. They're rolling here with a 9-point run. Sarr against Hart. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by George. George has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Goes up on the wing. Bridges with the board. Knicks trail by 4. And GA, you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
Well, after winning a championship in college, it was great to play for a team in the NBA that had similar aspirations. So many great veterans to learn from, and a Hall of Fame coach.
Sarr with the screen on Brunson. And the basket by McCollum.
And with that basket right there, it brings an end to that 12-0 run by New York.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Al LaForce on the sideline.
Well, Josh Hart is great at moving off ball, and he said, in today's league, cutting and making a layup is considered boring. Everyone wants ISO. Some of the fundamentals and beauty of the game are lost. For me, it's a feel. If you see the back of your defender's head, try to make a cut. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, Allie. A shot by George, wide open. A 3-pointer, no good.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Bridges for 3. Rebounded by the Wizards. Sarr's got rebound number 8 now on the night. George, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Towns for 3. And Sarr pulls it down. Sarr's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Sarr with the screen on Brunson. A 3 from McCollum. Bridges with the board. Towns down low. Here's Hart. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. It's the Wizards. They lead by 3. They'll be back. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. George is out there with Alexander Sarr. Then there's McCollum. Then there's Carlton Carrington. And it's Middleton in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 on the 4 for the Wizards. They set the pick. Pass to Carrington. No good on the 3.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Bridges misses.
Hey, I have no idea why he's still shooting threes. He's got to find another way to be productive.
This one for 3. And it's Carrington missing. Knicks trail by 3. Puts up a deep 3. Washington with the rebound. George has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pass to Middleton. George against Brunson. Here's Carrington. The Wizards with another miss.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Hart the pass to Anunoby. To tie it up. Out to Brunson. Back to Anunoby. Brunson outside. Pass to Bridges. Hart outside. From deep, Brunson. New York, no good that time either. Wizards leading by 3. And here's McCollum for 3. Rebounded by Hart.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Here's Anunoby. Bridges deciding where to go with it. Now Towns. Another chance here. It misses.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. To be out of position, you can see the frustration on his face. And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Anunoby fires. No good. Could not tie it up. Wizards leading by 3. Now Sarr. Carrington with the ball. Now Middleton. From deep. Rebounded by Anunoby.
2 minutes.
Knicks trail by 3.
Fourth quarter, 2 minutes.
Bridges with it. Now defended by Sarr. And Anunoby, here we go. Here's Hart. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Fires the 3. No good.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Hart with the screen for Bridges. Now Towns. That one misses, and a chance to tie it up. 1:10 left in the 4th. McCollum outside. Here's George. Shoots for 3. That's off. Outside, Brunson. Now Towns. Now Brunson. Can't tie it up as that one goes astray. They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on. And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. A steal. And so it's Washington who's straight by with the win. Great job. Thanks for that.
BA, this feels like it should be a blowout.
Well, on paper, that would be the assumption. But, BA, this is why we play the games. Anything can happen, and any team can pull off an upset.
A look at Cleveland's opening lineup. The Twin Towers, Mobley and Allen, the combo inside. Garland and Mitchell, the lethal backcourt pair. And it's Hunter in at the 3. Now here's Hunter. Out to Garland. From deep, Mobley. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And when he's effective from three-point range, look out. Mobley knows how much that does for his game.
Middleton against Hunter. For 3, McCollum. Pure from three-point range.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
Garland for 3. Rebound Washington. And legs over the next few years. The Wizards undertaking an $800 million renovation of their home arena.
Yeah, PA, this venue's almost 30 years old. I was making threes in this building. So some changes are welcome, including expanded training facilities, locker rooms, and improving fan access and amenities. You have to defend the three-point line. They got lucky he missed that one.
And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Pass to Allen. Cleveland working the ball around now. 4 on the clock. Fires from deep. Sarr pulls it in. Washington's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Now here's Middleton. Top of the key. The shot no good.
And players avoid taking mid-range shots these days. It's almost like the threes are easier for players to get.
And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul.
And great job to establish position and square up.
The Wizards have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. And they call an illegal screen here.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
Garland against McCollum. The 3 is up. And Mobley with the basket on the assist by Garland. Mobley's got 6.
How about the fast shot by Mobley? Didn't need much time to get it in the air.
McCollum's shot is off.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Going back a few years, Donovan Mitchell dealt with a lot of trade speculation. He said you don't realize how stressful it was until you're out of it. Now he says it's great to finally have that sense of peace. I love being in Cleveland, but there's more to be done. Back over to you.
On a mission. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. Now here's Middleton. 4-3. McCollum's shot is off. Garland, the pass to Hunter. Mobley outside. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Out to Garland. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Three-pointer. He drops it from range.
When Garland finds a three-point shot, he takes it. Supremely confident in his abilities.
Carrington with it. Now guarded by Mobley. Three-pointer is up. Middleton hits a three-pointer.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And it's Garland on the drive. From deep, Mitchell. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Garland's got 3 assists now in this one. McCollum against Garland. A clear look for McCollum. Mobley grabs the board.
Something's off about him this quarter.
He seems like he's moving okay, but clearly something isn't right.
Garland for 3. It's rebounded by Washington. McCollum outside. Beyond the arc. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 4 rebounds now. Garland for 3. Rebound by Middleton.
The green light they gave him early should probably turn red. He needs to get others involved.
Carrington no good. The Cavaliers lead by 6. George with a steal. It's Carrington on the wing. Guarded by Garland. McCollum's shot is off. 3 on 3. Fires the 3. That one's good. Garland for 3. Garland's got 6 points. And so it's Cleveland with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Their work from distance has been... We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
And what a great job they have done sharing the ball. This is what team basketball looks like, and I love to see it.
They've got Johnson. He's out there with Bilal Coulibaly. Marvin Bagley is out there with Corey Kispert. And it's Champagnie at the 4. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. Pass to Coulibaly. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Wade.
You really need to take advantage of those looks because the defense won't give you many of them.
The shot by Merrill, no good. The Wizards trail by 12. Kispert outside. The 3. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
There's Ball with a 3. Knocks down the long J. Ball's got 6 points in the quarter.
Nice quick trigger from Ball right there. Good at sizing up the defense and knowing when to shoot off the pass.
Johnson with a bucket.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Ball passes to Merrill. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Washington's gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Johnson for 3. Kept alive by Washington. Pass to Kispert. 6 on the shot clock. Jacks up a 3. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Oh, what a crafty move. Causing the defender to pause right there.
And here's Strus. Still no points. Pass to Bryant. Back to Strus. Cleveland working the ball around now. Merrill, that's good.
Well orchestrated. And then the pass is right on the money.
Outside Johnson. Champagnie, the pass to Bagley. Now Johnson. Back to Kispert from behind the arc. And again, it's Washington with a 3.
And we're playing about as much defense as they did there. Not nearly enough.
Well, Grant, when it comes to exciting young guards who can really fill it up, Trey Johnson's name has to come to mind.
Yeah, no question about it, B.A. This kid can score in a variety of ways, and his confidence is what makes him so dangerous in this department.
Here's Wade. The three-pointer off the mark.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Coulibaly against Strus. Bagley, a screen on Bryant. Three-pointer, Kispert. Drops in the 3. Kispert's got 9 points in the quarter.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
And Washington with possession. They're on a 12-3 run. Takes the 3. They get it again. Coulibaly on the wing. Pass to Johnson. Out to Bagley. Kispert, the pass to Champagnie. Shoots over Bryant. Champagnie's shot is off. And you'd like to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
And at the same time, you want to get a good shot here, B.A.
Johnson against Ball. From deep, Strus. Bryant, the pass to Strus. Merrill outside. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Wade misses. Wizards trail by 6. Bagley for 3. Counted from distance. Bagley's got his first 3 points of the game.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Substitution on the court.
Outside Johnson. Bagley, a screen on Garland. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. The Cavaliers on top, leading by 3. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Let's wrap it up and get ready for your pocket by Arena Entertainment.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at Corey Kispert. What a contribution.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
And this offense continues to find him in his sweet spots from deep.
Kicking off the second half, here's Kenny Atkinson's 5. Mitchell and Hunter will be filling out the wings. The twin towers, Mobley and Allen, the combo inside. And it's Garland in at the point guard position. George passes to Middleton. George, a screen on Hunter. Kicks it to George. McCollum outside. And Legs, one thing we're seeing more of these days, head coaches who weren't necessarily high-profile guys coming in.
Well, I do think when you walk into a locker room having played before, there is a level of credibility that's automatically there. But in the age of analytics, it's probably less important that a head coach be a former NBA player.
Garland for 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Garland's got 9 points.
Well, the defense needs to be better there. They gave way too much space.
Here's Carrington. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Cleveland leading by 6. Allen finds Garland. Back to Allen. Cleveland working the ball around now. Hunter can't get it to go.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Going all the way to the rack. Such a wide open look. He's got 12.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
Washington's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Sarr with a screen on Hunter. Pure from 3-point range.
Now, if you're the defense, you can't allow Middleton to heat up out there. I mean, he can be so efficient from long range.
Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Out to Garland. And here's Mobley. Takes a 3. They get the rebound. Left side, Hunter. Left side, Mitchell. Allen, the pass to Garland. Clock at 4. Mobley on a screen. The 3 from Mitchell. Mobley. And the whistle blows. It's going to be Keyshawn George. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Garland for 3. The putback. Allen, pass to Mitchell. Out to Mobley. For 3. It's rebounded by Washington. Outside Carrington.
2 minutes.
He drops it from range. And now just a 3-point Cleveland lead.
Yeah, defensively, you just have to be better than that. You know he's a very good 3-point shooter.
Pass to Allen. It's out of bounds. Last touch by Sarr.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, that'll give them something to think about.
And it's a completely new group for Washington. On the wing, Mitchell. Misses the 3. The Wizards have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Back to Johnson. Pass to Coulibaly. 5 on the clock. Here's Champagny, covered by Mobley. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. Outside Hunter. Outside Garland. Hunter passes to Garland. Allen a screen. Wing shot on the way. Garland no good. Wizards trail by 3. For the tie. Shot by Johnson, no good. Cleveland shooting 32% for this game. Not what they're hoping for. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Hunter. Garland against Johnson. From deep, Mobley. Washington with a rebound.
Yeah, just hold for the last shot. Don't give them another possession at all.
Clock management is everything right here. Time and score are paramount.
Here's Champagny. Outside Koulibaly. Outside Johnson. The Wizards with another miss. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Cleveland on top, up by... And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, playing for one another. That's the definition of teamwork.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. We've got Bilal Koulibaly, also Johnson out there. Kispert is out there with Marvin Bagley. And it's Champagny at the 4. That's the group for Washington right now. On defense, Cleveland. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Pass to Johnson. Clock at 6. To tie it up. Connects from downtown. It's a tie ball game.
And you can tell Johnson enjoys toying with defenses and pick and rolls. Just taking what they give him.
Here's Garland. It's rebounded by Washington. Bagley's got 6 rebounds in the game. Johnson against Mitchell. Johnson passes to Champagny. Back to Johnson to take the lead. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Allen's got his 7th rebound here tonight. It's stolen by Johnson. From the arc. On target from range. And the Wizards lead by 3.
Well, Johnson doesn't just take a lot of threes. He makes them too.
Mobley outside. Right side Garland. And he drives in. Cleveland working the ball around now. Mobley finds Hunter. Stolen by Koulibaly. Johnson on the wing. Covered by Mobley. Pass to Champagny. Garland against Koulibaly. And the Wizards with another 3. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Wizards.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
And they've taken advantage of the turnovers they've created, pushing it every chance they get. So much easier to score when you get early looks.
Johnson against Garland. Takes a 3. The triple drop.
And it's been the Trey Johnson show all game long, scoring a bunch of buckets.
Oh, no good. Unable to end this run. Bagley sets a screen. Oh, missed on the tray.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's Mitchell. And we're about 3 minutes into the 4th now. It's stolen by Koulibaly. Now Kispert shoots a 3. The 3 ball is down.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
And there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That's his first foul.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
And we've got a line change for Cleveland. Ball against Johnson. Let's loose for 3. Outside Koulibaly. Jacks up a 3. Knocks down the trifecta.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
And all of that success from the three-point line will open up driving lanes. Let's see if they can take advantage of that as well.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
That free throw no good. Washington making some changes. Sars checked in for Bagley. Carrington comes in for Koulibaly. And it's C.J. McCollum in for Kispert. Cavaliers trail by 13. A minute 20 left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's Strus. Fires the three. Rebounded by Sarr.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Wizards.
In today's game, you need to shoot it well from three. That was the difference maker.
Exactly. And the defense didn't rotate out quickly enough to disrupt their shooters.
And what a huge performance it was for Trey Johnson.
He didn't miss out on much of the action tonight. He was magnetized to the ball and did everything he could to contribute for his team on both ends of the floor.
32 seconds left to play in the fourth. That misses. Now Strus from downtown. Oh, it's stolen. Puts up the tray. Drains the triple. And the Wizards lead by 19.
You can feel the excitement in this arena. These guys have done one heck of a job.
What a great performance. They have given the fans their money's worth.
McCollum way outside. No good from outside. He got his defender off his feet with a pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. So we see the Wizards taking the W here.